2025 Chicago Bears training camp updates. Key highlights and player insights. The Chicago Bears 2025 training camp is underway, and the stakes have never been higher. With a quarterback room under the microscope and a roster bubbling with potential breakouts, this camp could define the team's future. But here's where it gets controversial. Can rookie QB Caleb Williams live up to the hype, especially after a sloppy start that had Coach Ben Johnson pulling him from drills? And this is the part most people miss. The intense competition at left tackle, where three players are battling for one starting spot. Will experience or fresh talent prevail? ESPN's Courtney Cronin, who's been on the ground in Lake Forest, Illinois, brings us the latest intel. Cronin, a seasoned journalist with a knack for uncovering the stories behind the stats, highlights the camp's standout moments, position battles, and depth chart shifts. From injured stars like Luther Burden III to unexpected breakouts like seventh-rounder Kyle Mongai, there's no shortage of drama. But let's dive deeper. On Thursday, July 24th, the first-team offense stumbled during an 11-on-11 period, with pre-snap penalties, a fumbled snap, and even Caleb Williams tripping after evading pressure. Coach Johnson didn't hold back, emphasizing accountability and attention to detail. Safety Kevin Byard III described Johnson's intensity as an aura that pushes players to eliminate dips of performance. Yet, this raises a question. Is Johnson's hard-line approach the right strategy for a young team still finding its rhythm? Defensive back Alex Cook's re-signing after a brief release added another layer of intrigue as he completed 40 up-downs before practice, surrounded by his teammates. Meanwhile, the left tackle battle between Karen Amegaji, Ozzie Trapillo, and Braxton Jones is heating up. Jones, returning from ankle surgery, is in a ramp-up period, but Johnson insists the competition is wide open. Is this a bold move to foster growth or a risky gamble with the season on the line? Controversial fantasy football enthusiasts, take note. Kyle Mondai's impressive juke move near the end zone has teammates raving. Running back DeAndre Swift praised his confidence and versatility, calling him real solid. Could Mongai be this year's sleeper pick? Controversy doesn't stop there. Linebacker Tremaine Edmonds intercepted Williams on the first play of an 11-on-11 drill, sparking debates about the quarterback's readiness. Defensive coordinator Dennis Allen believes Edmonds will be an exceptional playmaker. But can he elevate a defense that's still finding its identity? As camp progresses, keep an eye on injury updates. Luther Burden III's hamstring injury has him day-to-day, while cornerback Jalen Johnson is expected to miss several weeks with a leg injury. Are these setbacks minor hiccups or signs of deeper issues? By the time the preseason kicks off on August 7th, the Bears will have answered some of these questions, but others will linger. What's your take? Is Caleb Williams the franchise QB Chicago needs? Will the left tackle battle strengthen or divide the team? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's spike a debate. Bears training camp fallout. Ben Johnson uneases on offense. Defense shows big bucks. Training camp takedown. Bears offense put to the test by demanding Coach Ben Johnson. The highly anticipated Chicago Bears training camp kicked off with a resounding message. Attention to detail is non-negotiable under new head coach Ben Johnson. This stern warning was promptly delivered when Johnson pulled the starting offense off the field during the first practice, leaving no room for misinterpretation. I think that's just Ben being Ben, said tight end Cole Kmet, who wasn't fazed by the coach's assertive move. This incident set the tone for the Johnson era, emphasizing accountability and meticulousness. A stark contrast to his predecessor, Matt Eberflus, who, although not lenient, didn't quite match Johnson's intensity. The devil's in the details. Kmet elaborated, no detail goes unnoticed. You might catch a ball, making it a big play in practice, but Coach Johnson will still point out if your alignment or steps were off. This meticulous approach is a far cry from being result-driven, especially during training camp. You have to be detail-driven, and that's what Ben is all about, Kmet emphasized. A dream start for the defense. In a stunning turn of events, the defense stole the spotlight with a remarkable interception by linebacker Tremaine Edmonds on the very first snap of team drills. This impressive display was a testament to Edmonds' exceptional playmaking skills, which defensive coordinator Dennis Allen is eager to leverage. He's got size, range, speed, the works. It's tough to throw over him, and I'm excited to see what he can do, Allen said. Life with LCB1, Noshawn Wright steps up. With Jalen Johnson sidelined due to a leg injury, newcomer Noshawn Wright took the reins as the outside quarterback. Standing at an impressive 6'4", Wright brings a unique combination of size, speed, and length to the total. Although Allen emphasized that players will rotate positions, Wright's experience in OTAs and minicamp earned him the day one nod. Paying the toll, defense's grueling conditioning drill. In a throwback to old school training, defensive players were put through a rigorous up-downs drill designed to mentally toughen them up. You have to pay the toll, pay the price. It's a privilege to be on this defense, Allen explained. This philosophy, a staple in his defensive strategy since 2009, aims to equip players with the mental resilience to overcome adversity and perform under pressure. Linebackers' path to success in Allen's defense, drawing inspiration from Demario Davis's Pro Bowl and second-team All-Pro stint in Allen's scheme. Linebackers Tremaine Edmonds and TJ Edwards are poised for success. Edwards noted, "It's an aggressive system with a lot of thinking involved, processing, vision, and attacking downhill." As the duo prepares to play multiple positions during camp, Allen's cross-training approach will undoubtedly enhance their versatility. Quick hits. Rookie wide receiver Luther Burden III and corner Za Frazier were absent on the first day of camp, with updates expected on Thursday. Rookie tight end Colston Loveland participated in a limited capacity, while left tackle Braxton Jones made his practice debut, albeit without team drills. The day's highlight belonged to quarterback Tyson Bagent and rookie receiver J.P. Richardson, who combined for a spectacular one-armed catch with a defender in tow. But here's where it gets controversial. Will Coach Johnson's unyielding focus on detail pay off in the long run, or might it risk stifling the team's creativity? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and this is the part most people miss. The true test of Allen's defensive strategy lies not in its intensity, but in its ability to adapt to unforeseen challenges. Can the Bears defense rise to the occasion? Sound off in the comments with your predictions. Chicago Bears 2025. Intense training camp practices, day 2 highlights. The Chicago Bears 2025 training camp, but new era of intensity. The Chicago Bears are experiencing a significant shift in their training camp dynamics this year, and players are already feeling the heightened intensity just 2 days into the sessions. Lake Forest, Illinois. The training camp practices of 2025 are markedly different from what they used to be, thanks to the implementation of new league rules. Players on the Chicago Bears roster are quickly realizing how much more demanding these practices are compared to previous years, even at this early stage. Absolutely. I'm sure you can sense it too, just by watching us practice, remarked safety Kevin Byard on Thursday. The level of intensity is palpable, especially with the combination of Ben Johnson and DA leading us. Everyone is being challenged to bring their best every single day. This is the core message we hear at the start of every meeting. There's no need to apologize for competing. Regardless of whether you're a seasoned veteran like me in year 10 or a rookie just starting out, we're all here to push each other and improve together. Here's where it gets interesting. The competitive atmosphere is not just about individual performance. It's about fostering a culture where every player, regardless of their experience level, feels empowered to strive for excellence. This approach could redefine how the team performs this season. What do you think? Is this new intensity a game changer for the Bears? Or could it lead to burnout among players? Share your thoughts in the comments below. To dive deeper into this story and more, consider subscribing now for exclusive access to comprehensive coverage from the 247 Sports Network. Special offer, only $1 for the first month. Gain access to this article and all the in-depth insights available through the 247 Sports Network with this limited time offer. Already a subscriber? Log in to continue enjoying our content.